Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Ben here, and welcome back for another Pokemon Pocket update. Today we're just kind of like diving in because there are some things that are ending that you need to capitalize on, because once it's done, like, that's it. And what's coming up next, because I'm excited for it. We're getting some more content. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So before we begin, y'all, I just have to say that only about 2% of y'all who are watching right now are subscribed. So let's go ahead and do me a favor, because we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And we can absolutely hit that with the help of you all. So if you like the content, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell button so you do not miss out on any of the daily uploads that we have on this channel. Alright, y'all, let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, y'all, the first thing that I wanted to talk about is the mass outbreak and flare event. So if you go into your missions and like all of these things, you're going to notice that there are certain things that are on the timer. So if we click on our events, that's right, the Fire Pokemon Mass Outbreak event, there's 23 hours, 36 minutes, which means that this ends tomorrow. My time is EST, so that means at 1 a.m. this will be gone. So if you haven't already, get your missions done. I've done them, as you can see here. I was lucky enough to get the Wonder Pick Arcanine, and so like that's something that you want to decide on doing. Do you want to collect the Arcanine? Do you want to be able to get the shop tickets and the Wonder Glasses? I think the shop tickets are going to be great for you to like gather and build up on. We're going to talk about that, like why, in just a second. But yeah, y'all, this is going away, so make sure that you have all of this done. And so another thing to think about with this mass outbreak and flare events, we get all of the fire type Pokemon. Again, this is one of the best ways to build probably the best budget deck out there, which is the Blaine deck with Ninetales and Rapidash. But there was something else that you could have done with this event that includes Arcanine. And if you didn't know, if you're lucky enough to get like multiple Arcanines, you can obtain a new flare. And that is this one right here. That is what that looks like, which is like pretty cool. I'm gonna show that animation one more time. Boom. I believe if we like go back here, we're like zoom right back into Arcanine. Let me make sure that I am correct. Exchange. Okay, I haven't exchanged anything obviously here, but I believe Growlithe has it. Please fact check me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section. I believe Growlithe has it, but Arcanine EX, you can get this flare immediately by doing just one of them. It's for 720 dust. I have so much of it because I actually just haven't used it since this game has started. I probably should flare a lot of things, but it's here. You have to decide whether or not it's worth collecting, or if you want to wait for trade opportunities. I'm gonna probably ship this Arcanine EX for like maybe a Venusaur EX once trading's coming along. I need one. I only have one. I only have like one Articuno, but it is up to you. If you're like, hey, I like making things pop, just like, you know, we're gonna show it one more time, just like this does, do it up. But you only have until tomorrow, so make sure that gets done. And speaking of more missions, you have the Genetic Apex Emblem event. This was to get up to 45 wins. This channel does a lot of deck highlights as well too, so if you're like not there yet, definitely check out some videos to like grab a deck or two to get you up there. But you have, again, just until tomorrow to get this done, and then it's gone. And so even like minimal participation will get you in there. Just like you just have to participate and win some battles. And let me like just go through the news just once again. 1 win nets you the emblems, 5 wins nets you the bronze, 25 the silver, and 45 gets you the gold. But the other missions did include in this like section going all the way up to just participating in 10 versus battles. And for them, participation just kind of means like I click the button and then I hit concede, like you still participated in that. Gets you up to 3, 3, 6, 12. That adds you up to 24 hourglasses. So if you haven't done that, make sure that you do, because that is 2 free packs that you could get, and who knows, if you do a battle or two, you could even just get like the participation album. But definitely do that. If you're not concerned, you're just more of like, I'm a collector or any of that stuff, the winning, which I really love, is only tied to dust currency. So if you're a person who likes to flare, go for it. If you don't like flare, then it really doesn't matter. What I would say is prioritize getting the pack hourglasses if you haven't already, because you don't want to leave free packs on the table. And the last set of missions here are the premium missions. That is if you got the premium pass, or if you even decided to do the trial period later on, like in the month, so that way like you're still on it or you're doing it. This is ending soon, it's ending in 3 days, so if you haven't gotten a chance to like collect all these types, like do it. You're really just opening packs and just kind of getting them. These shop tickets allow you to buy things. You're getting hourglasses, you're getting wonder glasses, so they're like pretty cool in terms of what you can do with this. I liked it, and I'm excited for this to reset, to kind of see like what else we can possibly get here. But again, you have 3 days left if you did get this, whether trial period or officially bought it out, so make sure that you're on top of that as well too. So the reason why you wanted to make sure that you were on top of the premium pass is so that way you could get your promo card or your accessories. This promo card came, the Pikachu, that one came just by having the trial period. There's this idea that like Mewtwo promo card will replace the Pikachu in the next update. However, that is up for debate, because like Pikachu says obtain in shop, Mewtwo says obtain in mission. Maybe the mission is complete all the missions in the premium pass, and therefore then you get Mewtwo promo card. So we're not sure yet, but we're gonna find out in 3 days. So definitely, if you're a collector, like grab up this Pikachu. Like, you won't be able to see this again. We really only have one of these, so I'm not sure if you're able to even trade it when it comes to trading. And so this is definitely a good grab. Or if you haven't used the trial period, you could also possibly wait for the Mewtwo card that is coming, maybe, and grab that one up. So decide if you're free to playing it, which one would you rather have. If you're like, nah, I'm cool with this, use the free trial or purchase the pass to grab this as well, because you don't want to leave anything that you could really get out on the table. And while we're in the shop, I'm actually gonna grab my daily gift. Thank you very much. Your hourglasses are going to reset in 3 days as well too. I have 77 here. I'm like okay with the wonder glasses. There hasn't really been much, so I'm just kind of like leaving these here in case like something extraordinary appears in my wonder picks. But for right now, I prioritize the pack hourglasses to pick up. And I would say if you have like monthly like hourglasses, and yes, they do cost more, but I think this was just like a promo event or like launch event, which is why they cost less, and like this is the actual price of them, which is totally fine. That makes sense. They want you to get into the game, they want you to get the packs, they want you to keep moving. I found the chatter of this being 2 and this being 3, and like people complaining about that like increase, like didn't make sense to me. But I would prioritize getting these. This doesn't seem to have any expiration dates, so you can grab them when you want to, clear them out when you want to, and focus on definitely maximizing out the pack hourglasses. Again, that translates into packs. You want to get them for free, so please do that. Don't miss out on this, because they're here and then they're going to reset, and therefore they don't stockpile, right? They reset, they go back to the quantity that we had at the beginning of the month, so you are leaving literally free cards on the table if you don't claim these up. And if you're like me, if you've already kind of got to the point where it's like, hey, I already cleared this and I cleared that, like definitely stockpile them up. I'm gonna use this at the start of the reset, so that way I can just clearly just grab them and then start opening packs up. And I'm really excited because we are getting closer and closer to the new set that's coming out in December 16th. Hopefully that date doesn't change, but this is definitely a good way of building up your resources. And lastly, y'all, we have our Venusaur drop event that's scheduled to go from to be live from 11/28 to December 12th. It's going to run similarly with the Lapras event, in which you will have 4 rounds of solo battles, and then the rewards that you can get from this are pack hourglasses, shop tickets, XP, and just all other sorts of items. We definitely go into much detail with another video. I'll make sure to link that down in the description so that you can click it and like get all the information. But we also get more cards here, right? So like we're gonna get a promo Greninja, we're gonna get a promo Haunter, which like plays a little bit differently. A lot of y'all, when I talked about the new cards were coming, the comment section was hilarious, talking about how Haunter won't be good. It is a heads, a flip coins for 50, but like 50 damage is a lot. We get a new variation of Onyx, and then we get Jigglypuff, which I think everyone is excited for, because for 1 energy, you are putting your opponent's Pokemon to sleep. So like that stall game is going to go crazy. And it's gonna run similarly, where there's gonna be a pack is looking to be like a green one instead of a pink one. You're gonna do these battles again, aim for the highest one, so that way the expert level, because that is your highest chance of always getting a pack. You want to do that, you want to run that over and over and over again. We're going to be having a guide on like the best decks for that uploaded tomorrow, so that way you all have exactly what you need to prioritize for this. And then that just essentially means you're going to be pulling out 1 card for that. The Venusaur promo has the lowest odds, whereas like the Jigglypuff and the Haunter, the 2 new functional cards, have the highest odds of getting pulled out. So good luck to you all. I only got 1 Lapras EX from the last event, so like I feel a little jaded. Let me know in the comment section, like how did you all make out? I ended up with like 13 Mankeys with 1 Lapras EX, and it just hurt my heart. But I'm excited for this though. I'm excited how the timings change, and I'm excited to play with the new cards. So yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all thinking. This is like kind of just like your last hurrah with some of these other events that are happening. Really want to make sure that you all dive into them, you prioritize what you don't have yet, just so that way you're not missing out on anything. Definitely complete those missions, get those items. It's all in the game for you, so don't leave anything out. Especially because once these deadlines hit, just like we saw with the Lapras one, things go away, and then you're hit with the worst case of FOMO. So don't want that to happen to you all. Our next new event will be for Venusaur, and then out for some time we're gonna get like a Bulbasaur and Magnemite event, which we'll talk about as I get closer as well too. So if you have any other ideas or things that you want us to talk about, go ahead and drop that down below. I'm always happy to make these kinds of videos. It feels like me and you all are having a conversation, especially getting down in the comment section. So until next time, y'all, peace.